Hello everyone, my name is Pedro Henrico and I am a fan of the Wheel of Time. This is my first try at making a video in English, so please forgive my pronunciations. But I have just edited the Wheel of Time trailer, putting the scenes in chronological order, and I would like to comment with you what I think is the plot of these scenes and the plot of the season of each episode, okay? So let's begin. The first episode is called Live Taking and we are going to start it in two rivers, right? The first scene chronologically, in my opinion, is this. Egwene emerging from this pool with colors around her. I think this is a woman's circle ritual so she can braid her hair. Pay attention to her dress, the kind of dress she is wearing, and the neck here, okay? So the next scene, she already have her hair braided, the same dress as you can see here, and Nynaeve pushes her off a cliff. We can see colors on her dress, the same ones we see in the pool right before it. Again, her dress, the colors around her, and then the same dress and Nynaeve pushing her off a cliff. Here a little bit of red, a little bit of yellow, the same dress, yellow near her legs again, braided hair, and in this scene her hair is unbraided, right? Okay. Then she starts fighting the river and then she learns to surrender. I have another opinion about this scene here with she surrendering to the river, but I will talk about it later. Then we have two rivers, Aemon Field, Mat, Rand, and Perrin in the inn. Egwene arrives with a different dress. You can see she's wearing a V-neck in this one. We can see Nynaeve here looking proud of her. Egwene is now a full grown-up woman. Her hair is braided. Rand smiles at her. Nynaeve is proud. And then Moiraine arrives in Two Rivers at night. The next scenes of the trailer is the scenes of Winter's Night. It is still afternoon and the Trolloc army is gathering. Then it is night and the Myrddraal have arrived to lead this army. Beltane is happening in Aemon's Field. Everyone is happy. The Myrddraal arrives, followed by a Trolloc army. He gives a command for the army to attack. The Trollocs attack. Rand and Mat run from the Trollocs. Len and Moiraine fights the Trollocs together. And then we see Nynaeve pull a knife and protect Egwene. Some people say that this scene is Nynaeve pulling a knife on Len and Len saying, "The Dark One has come for your friends." The color in the background is different, but I saw a lot of people saying that Nynaeve is pulling a knife at Len in this part. It kind of looks like her dress, the same sleeve here. Maybe. It's hard to tell. But the background is different, so I don't know. And then, probably in episode 2, Shadows Waiting, we are going to have Shadar Logoth. I think they're going to arrive at Shadar Logoth. Rand, Mat, and Perrin. We can see some people say Moiraine on the scene. Mat steals the dagger. Oh, Mat. Then Mashadar arrives at night. Pay attention to Egwene's dress on this scene. It is brown with, I don't know how to say this thing in English, but white. And then they are running on top of the wall in Shadar Logoth. And then we can see in this next scene, Rand and Mat leaving Shadar Logoth. We can see that Mat is climbing in this direction and Rand is still looking back because the group got separated. Look, Mat's coming to the right, look. He's climbing to the right again, see? So I think they are leaving Shadar Logoth and the group got separated. I don't know, probably this scene is after. And here, when the group got separated in the books, Egwene almost drowned trying to cross the river. We can see in the scene with Matt and Perrin live in Shadar Logoth, we can see Shadar Logoth in the back, the walls of the city, and a river here. I think in this scene Egwene is unconscious and Perrin is going to save her from drowning, similar to what happened in the books. I think she's unconscious, and I think this is the dress we can see here, aqui, ó, here her dress. Again, I think it's the same brown dress. So I think this scene is after Shadar Logoth and Egwene got separated, the group got separated, and Egwene is almost drowning in the river. She's unconscious. Perrin meets Hopper. And then the next scene on the trailer, in my opinion, are the scenes about Logain's plotline. Probably in chapter 4, The Dragon Reborn. This picture got released by Entertainment Weekly a couple of weeks ago. In it, we can see Logain, Alana, Karin Sedai, a couple of Reds, transporting Logain. I think he's going to start the series already captured, and this group transporting him are going to encounter Moiraine, Lan, and Nynaeve. They're going to find out they are being followed by Logain's followers, and then they are going to prepare for battle. Here we can see the Red Aja preparing for battle. 4 Red Aja's members. Here we can see Alana, a guardian with an axe, and Nynaeve. Logain's followers attack this group. We can see 3 Reds here. The other one probably is keeping Logain captured. Lan is protecting Nynaeve. My favorite part of the trailer, Lan protecting Nynaeve. Probably a circle here with Aes Sedai channeling together and Alana weaving the power. Logain's followers are going to attack. Lan is going to fight them. Here, I think Logain is breaking his shield. Like in the books, the shield settles on you. And I think Logain is going to expand and break it. He's channeling Saidin from the inside and breaking the shield. When they are preparing to be attacked by Logain's followers, they move his cage to inside a cavern. And we can see here probably Liandrin, a Red, and Karen Sedai trying to keep him shielded. He breaks the shield. Karen is injured, probably dead here. And then her guardian attacks Logain, with Moiraine here trying to keep Logain shielded. We can see here Moiraine channeling, trying to keep Logain shielded, but he is still holding Saidin. Some people say that this black thing we see here may be the taint or maybe it is Saidin. We can't know for sure, but we can know that Moiraine is trying to shield him, to close the shield, but he is still holding the source. We can see here Karin injured or dead, and her guardian attacking Logain. Pay attention here to the black thing moving. And then Moiraine is going to be injured too. Maybe she's already injured here, but she's going to be injured and healed by some Aes Sedai. Maybe Karin, maybe this scene is before Logain break attempt, but she's going to be healed. Karin's guardian is going to weep for her death, her Green Aja Aes Sedai ring, and then they are going to bury the people who died. I don't know if this is Logain's followers or Aes Sedai and guardians who died, but a lot of people died during Logain's break attempt. And then we are going to have Tarvallon. I think after Shadar Logoth, the group is going to be divided like in the books. Rand and Matt by themselves, and then they are going to meet Tom somewhere. Perrin and Egwene by themselves, and maybe they are going to encounter the White Cloaks. And Moiraine, Nynaeve, and Lan that are going to help transport Logain to Tarvallon. So in episode 5 or 6, Blood Calls Blood, or The Flame of Tarvallon, we are going to see Logain being delivered in Tarvallon. Here we can see the White Tower. I think it is really similar to here. So I think this is the White Tower, Tarvallon. Tarvallon again. Then Moiraine is going to come to the hall of the tower. Here the sitters are standing while Moraine enters. Moraine has already entered. Here we can see her. And the sitters are standing up because she comes. The Amyrlin is here. We can see Siwa Sanche going to the Amyrlin seat. And then she sits on the Amyrlin seat. Leanne is angry about something. And then the group and the away gate. What I think is going to happen and why Leanne is angry. I think Moraine is going to ask permission to use the away gate in Tarvallon to travel to Faldara. Because I saw some people talking about the Ogier Forest or the Ogier Standing, I can't remember here. And there is a way gate here, right? That it is used in book 2 when the girls go to Falme to try to help Rand. So I think Moraine is going to ask Siwan to use the way gate in Tarvallon to go to the Blight, and then we are going to have the end of the series, the Eye of the World. And I think Loial is going to be in Tarvallon, and he is going to lead the group. This way gate is probably the one in Faldara, right? Because there is no trees near it. But I think this is what's going to happen. So, the trailer again from the beginning. Two Rivers, Egwene's ritual to becoming a woman, being accepted at the woman's circle, Nynaeve training her to be a wisdom. She is fighting the river, maybe she surrenders, or maybe this is from another scene. Two Rivers, the inn, the boys, Egwene arrives, Rand smiles at her, Nynaeve is proud, Moraine arrives, and then Winter's Night. The Trolloc army gathers, the Midro arrives to lead it, Beltane is happening, the Midro arrives at Two Rivers with his Trolloc army, he orders them to attack, they attack, the boys run, Lan and Moraine fight the Trollocs and the Midros. Maybe Nynaeve pulls a knife on Lan, maybe, and then Shadar Logoth. They arrive at the city, Mat steals the dagger, Mashadar arrives, they run, the group got separated, Rand and Mat on their own, Egwene almost drowns, Perrin saves her and meets Hopper, and then Logain. He's being taken to Tarvallon. Moraine, Lan, and Nynaeve meets the party, taking him to Tarvallon. His followers are going to attempt to break him out. They prepare to fight them. Some Aes Sedai stay outside to fight his followers. Some Aes Sedai try to keep him shielded in a cavern. It looks like they hide him from his followers inside a cavern. They can't keep him shielded. Moraine helps shield him while a guardian attacks him. Here we can see Karine hurt or dead. We can almost see Saidin or detained here. Saidin or detained here. Moraine is hurt and healed after or before Logain's follower attack. This guardian weeps for his Aes Sedai death, probably Karine. A lot of people died during this attack. And then they arrive with Logain in Tarvallon. Tarvallon, the White Tower, Dragon Mount. Tarvallon, the Ogier Forest. Moraine enters the hall. Moraine in the hall with the sitters. The Amyrlin arrives. She comes. Leanne is angry about something. I think it is because Moraine asks for permission to use the Waygate. And then they arrive at Faldara. So this is it. I hope you have liked this video. Please leave your suggestion and comments down below.